Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Today we're looking at substitution and formulae. So what will happen here is you'll be given an expression, it'll have one or more letters, and then you will have to substitute, change the letter into a number. Substitute means to change. So the kind of question you might get is, if A equals 5, then what is the value, or what is 4a? So that's a really easy question. So all we do in this case is we take our 4a, but we change the a to a 5. Now remember, don't be fooled by this. 4a means 4 times a. So this becomes 4 times 5, which is 20. Easy as. So sometimes you'll get a table that you have to complete. So let's look at how you do that. Okay, so you might come across a table like this. You'll be given an equation, so here y equals 2x plus 1. You'll be given different values of x, and you'll have to find the corresponding values of y. So you can use your calculator for this to help you. So if x equals minus 2, so we'll start here, x is minus 2, then y would be 2 times negative 2 plus 1. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, plus 1 equals negative 3. So we just put a negative 3 there. If x equals 0 and y equals 2 times x plus 1, y would be 2 times 0 plus 1. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. If x equals 2, y would be 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 1, which is 5. If x was 4, y would be 2 times 4, which is 8, plus 1 is 9. And there we're done. Simple as. So I just need to quickly go through formula. So a formula, and the plural of formula is formulae. Formula is an equation, 2 or more variables. So the variables will be the pronumerals or letters, and one of them is the subject of the equation. So subject is the thing by itself. So for example, if I have F equals ma, that's a formula from physics, force equals mass times acceleration. This F is the subject because it's in the form F equals. The equation that I just gave you, y equals 2x plus 1, we did that in the last example. That's a formula because y is the subject. And you'll notice that in the first equation here, there are 3 variables. They're things that change from question to question. So f, m, and a are all variables. Here, there are 2 variables. So the variables here are x and y. As I said, f, m and a were the variables in the first one. So both of these are example of formulae. So sometimes you'll be given a formula and you will substitute in one of the letters to find another letter. So let's say we're going to use f equals ma. So let's say I want to know, what does f equal if m equals 3 and a equals 2? Very simple. F will be m, so I change m to 3, I change a to 2. Remember, if there's no operation written, it becomes a times. So f is just 3 times 2, which is 6. I'll go through one more example. So there's a complicated formula to convert degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, and I'll write the formula up for you. So this is the formula where F is the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit and C is the temperature in degrees Celsius. You can convert between these two measurements. Now please understand, the F here stands for something different than the F here. In this example, the F stood for force. In this example, the F is talking about temperature. So just because they're the same letter, that doesn't mean they always mean the same thing. Different questions, they mean different things. So let's say the temperature outside is 40 degrees Celsius. And I want to know, what is that in degrees Fahrenheit? So I can use this formula that I've written down to find that out. All I need to do is change C to 40. So F will be 9 times 40 divided by 5, and then I add 32. 2 to that. So I can put that in my calculator or do it in my head. 9 times 40 is 360, divide 5 is 72. And then I add 32, I get 104. So 40 degrees Celsius is the same as 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.